Hello. So this is my first vlog update. It's hard. I'm getting ready for work, which is going to be the premise, not getting ready for work, but work in general, of this vlog. Yeah, so this is me before work. I have naturally blonde hair, so my eyebrows are non-existent. This is neither here nor there. This is not a makeup tutorial. So I'm doing this. Pole dancing is my life, and I love it, and I'm passionate about it. It's what I breathe. It gives me life, and I want to talk about it. I'm currently working on a zine about it. It's a regular part of my conversation. I'm constantly talking about it. It's my life, you know. It's when I'm not at home, when I'm not at school, I'm at work, or I'm at home poling. I have a pole in my living room, so it's just like a part of my identity. And yeah, I want to share that with the world. I think stripping, sex work, it's very taboo, right? So I take a lot of pride in talking about it and helping educate people and end stigmas. So by telling my story, it might get people more comfortable with the fact that, you know, sex workers, we're not a specific type of person. We're an array of people. We're all different. We all have different limitations. We all do different forms of sex work. I am personally just a stripper. I don't escort. I don't prostitute. I don't shame any of that shit. Everybody's hustle is unique and to their own limitations, like I said, but I don't do that. I couldn't handle the emotional aspect of it. I have tried it. It didn't work out for me. It was very hard on my emotions. But I love pole dancing. I love performing. I love stripping. I love like being on stage and shit and being looked at. So yes, I'm a stripper hoe. Hello, Jolene Badini. So I want to talk about how I got into pole dancing. I was with a guy, my ex. I was with him for 5 years, and he didn't treat me very good. He didn't make me feel sexy, and I'm not a cheater. We weren't in an open relationship. We were monogamous. So I was like, I can't cheat to get this fulfillment that I need, like this sexual gratification, or I want to feel sexy, you know? So what do? And there's a pole dancing studio right down my street called Brass Ovaries. And I was like, what the fuck is up with this? That's a badass name, Brass Ovaries, you know, like brass knuckles sort of thing. I was like, I'm into that. So I started interning there. Well, actually, I got a Groupon pass first because I'm a little cheap ass. So I started with Groupon, and I just fell in love with it. I sucked at first. I was so awkward. If you go back far on my Instagram, you can see me just like doing awkward pole dips, a whole lot of nothing, and taking a shit ton of pride in it. It's amazing how far I've come. But I started there, and pole dance gave me so much fucking confidence. It gave me enough confidence to leave my abusive ex. So in a way, pole dance, I'm sure I'll elaborate more on this, but pole dance has saved my life in several ways. It got me out of an abusive relationship. It gave me the means to be financially independent. It gave me the means to live on my own without a man, pay my own bills, do my own thing, excel in school. Yeah, it's been fucking fantastic. And yeah, I owe a lot to pole dance. It's really changed my life. It's the reason I stopped self-mutilating. It's given me so much fucking confidence in myself. Like, it is remarkable. If any of y'all knew me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago, fuck it, I'm like a completely different person. Anybody that's known me before I started pole dancing can vouch on how far I've come mentally. And I blame it. I owe it all to pole dance. yeah, so that's what got me into pole. I stripped, I've been a sex worker since I was 18 though. I started as a God's girl, um, as a God's girl's first. That's how I met my best friend Stacy, who I have a podcast with, Pussy POV. You can find us on iTunes. We're kind of a big deal. But yeah, as a God's girl, which is like, it's like Suicide Girls, just a little bit cooler, I guess. I don't do it anymore. I got removed from the site. There is some drama. Maybe I'll talk about it eventually, but I dipped out. I was like, this isn't for me. It's like dramatic and stupid. And I was stupid and young and didn't have the confidence to be dabbling in that shit yet. I was not a confident woman at that point. I was a little girl that wanted attention, and I could not handle my shit on that site, and I crashed and burned. It was overall a good experience. After that, it was hard, but it was a good experience. I learned a lot through that. After that, I think I started webcamming after that. I think after God's Girls is when I tried escorting too. If any of my old friends know Nathan Alderete, yeah, he kind of like bamboozled me into that situation. It's not like I proactively was like, oh, I want to try escorting. It was more like a childhood friend of mine was like, you'd be good at this. You'd be a great fucking escort, and you don't have to have sex with any guys, and you know, you just hang out with guys, and like, yeah, it wasn't a positive experience. I only went on like 3 calls, and then it got really scary. I hate Nathan Alderete now. I'll have to make a whole different vlog on that. That is a long story. So escorting didn't work out for me, and I got into webcam after that. Webcam was awesome. Like, I figured out what I like sexually 100% through webcam. I had a lot of fun with it. I was making a lot of money for years. Like, I did it for years. I loved webcamming. I was so good at it. I had a little clientele. I was a little webcam queen. But eventually it just got boring to me, and I stopped making money. More people figured out that it was lucrative, and more people started doing it. And now webcamming, it's a little oversaturated with women. Like, everybody webcams now. Like, it's so common. I meet so many girls that are like, oh my god, have you tried webcamming? And I was like, been there, done that 3 years ago. No, I was doing that like 9 years ago. I loved it. When I was 18, I tried stripping once. I fucking sucked. That was back before like I had all my pole skills and confidence. That was around the time I was doing God's Girls. I sucked. I sucked. I was horrible at it. It didn't work out for me. I only did like 4 or 5 shifts and then quit and never even considered it again until I found brass ovaries. Once I learned pole and got my confidence, I love stripping now. I know there's like a huge negative stigma on it, but people look at strippers as kind of victims a lot of the time. Like, oh, what did she do to end up here? What did she do to end up stripping? What happened to you in your childhood? And it's like, I had a relatively, you know, everybody has some shit that goes on in their childhood. Whatever, that's neither here nor there. I don't strip because some tragic shit happened to me. I have been through a lot of shit. I feel like a lot of strippers have. And I'm not fucking qualified to speak on why that is, but I think so many strippers have been through hard life situations regarding like abuse, sexual abuse, all that shit. You meet a lot of girls in the industry that have been through that, and I don't think it's like that happened and that's why you ended up a stripper. It's like that happened, that made you tough as fuck. It made you comfortable with the idea of stripping. Every girl I meet at the club, no, not every girl, there are exceptions, but most girls I meet at the club are like strong fucking women, like have been through everything and can handle their shit, cope with it well. Some better than other, but yeah. I don't know, I haven't read that many studies. I know that there's a lot of stress that goes with the job. There's a lot of disrespect. Men are very disrespectful towards me frequently, but that has also, before I started stripping, I had a very hard time saying no to people. And stripping has given me the confidence that I need to stand up for myself in many situations. I'm not afraid of jack shit now. Like, people can't say shit to me now, and I owe that all to stripping. I used to be a little bitch. I used to let people push me around, and I was always getting mistreated by friends, taken advantage of. Not even sexually or anything crazy like that. Just people would use me. They'd use me for my car. They'd steal money from me. Take my friendship for granted. All that stupid shit that I didn't deserve. And stripping has really... I mean, for fuck's sake, I was in an abusive relationship that I left because of pole dancing. It's given me just like the confidence to be the person I am today, which I think is a pretty great person, right? So yeah, I just wanted to, for this first vlog, I just wanted to give the lowdown on like why I started stripping, how I got into the industry. I wanted to do my makeup quicker so y'all could see me in my stage makeup. Maybe I'll like merge, cause I'm making this a wrap. Like I'm like, I don't know what else to talk about. But maybe I'll merge some footage of me once I'm fully Jolene. Right now I'm still Erin. Right now I don't have my eyebrows on. So I'm not even Erin right now. Like, fuck. I'm like a swamp thing. But, yeah, I'm really excited about doing this. I love talking about this. I love talking about the industry. I'm so passionate about it. So I'm really excited to share my stories and insight with people who aren't familiar with the industry. I want y'all to understand it and understand it's not a negative part of my life, or it's not negative for a lot of people's lives. Stripping is a power move. That's what it was for me. Yeah, so see y'all later. So this is Jolene. Eyebrows are really key. I hate wearing this much makeup, honestly, but I look fucking beautiful. Just feel like I have cake all over my face. Okay. Now I just gotta do my hair. See y'all next time.